Enjoy. I'm Malcolm, by the way.
Hi, sir.
So what have you done before?
I've been here 3 times. Been to Blackton Park once, and that's about it.
Right. How long have you had the car?
Not long. I bought it to do these track days.
Yeah, nice cars.
Oh, they're alright. A bit predictable, a bit safe.
Pardon?
They're a bit safe.
Bit safe?
Bit predictable.
That's alright, nothing too wrong with that.
Well, I'm learning, aren't I?
Yeah, that's we want predictable.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of basic things. I apologise if there's some stuff you already know, but anything with wheels on, quickest way to drive it is to be as smooth as you can. And that's people, especially young lads, they think, oh, he's trying to slow me down.
Yeah.
You're not. It's a piece of machinery. No matter how exotic it is, it's a piece of machinery. You make it work too hard too soon, it'll reach a false limit too soon. You won't get the true potential out of the car. When it's right, it'll seem to everything sort of flows together.
Yeah.
You've got marker boards to help you around, marker cones to help you around the circuit, which I'll point out.
Yeah.
Apexes where you're clipping the core, obviously, are very important. If you start missing apexes, at best you're slowing yourself down, and at worst you're going around the track, because you're effectively, if that's the apex point, and we're going around a left-hander, you want to be right on that apex point. If our mouse here, say that's 8 foot, I'm going to have at least 8 foot less track available to you on the exit of the corner, so you might have to lift off the throttle, so you're slowing yourself down.
So you need to just, as close as you can.
Close as you can to the apexes, get used to the full width of the car. Or worst case scenario is you run out of track on the exit. So, you know, if you were going out for qualifying in a race here, if you weren't getting apex, you'd never get anywhere near the front of the grid. Right. So get your apexes. Braking is one of the hardest things to teach. We'll sort of see how you get on with your braking. Okay. We'll take it from there. We'll just see what sort of lines you do, and I'll pick it up after more. I'll probably have more to say after the first lap.
I don't want to be world champion. I just want to be safe, and I want to enjoy it. So I'm not fucking 16. You know what I mean? No. I'm not going to crash.
No.
I'm not going to intend to.
It's all right. You've got a fossil with you as well. You know. How old are you now?
58.
Kid.
Yeah. How old are you then?
66.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. So, mind you, I did start in the mid 1970s.
Well, yeah, you see, I started too late.
It's all in the mind.
Yeah. I just enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
That's the right attitude, but you know, you enjoy it, but you want to improve, you know.
Oh, I will improve.
And show me, you know, I've raced for over 35 years, and trust me, I make mistakes.
We all do, don't we? You learn, hopefully.
I think the person
you never stop learning, do you?
You never stop learning. If you know, Formula 1 drivers are pretty good, and they make mistakes.
Of course they do, yeah. Definite apex on there because you're hanging on a bit. Yeah.
Don't pitch it. Pitch the steering a bit. Try and feed it.
Okay.
So try and just go into that one just a smidgen slower. Right up the bank, and then you'll find that you can be on the power coming down the bank all the way out. It'll feel a damn sight better without me in it as well, because you haven't got all this success bella.
The lad that comes with me 29 stone.
Is it 9 stone?
29.
29.
It's fucking massive. It's just a bit of fun. I mean, you can drop the balls on the talking.
That's not bad. No. Let's see what you do to it. And what you do there, I'll get you better through that. You take a shallow apex on that, I'll show you next time.
Yeah.
Let's see what you do through here, because this is one. Not bad. You had that slide straight in the middle. When you do it right, you won't have to move the wheel at all.
Yeah.
Your apex. Trust your line, Steve. Don't always trust the guy in front.
Yeah.
Don't always assume he knows what he's doing.
No.
It'll come back to you. You don't have to do that.
No.
It'll feel like it's running wide, but then it'll come back for you.
Yeah.
Remember the bank. Like his line's rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, go past. Without you having to move.
I'm in right gear, fourth, we think, do you? We don't be in third.
No, fourth's fine.
What about this bottom car?
Yeah, because you've basically got quite good speed.
Are we going to third at the bottom, eh?
Third for that, yeah. But here, it's quite a torquey engine, this, and you'd just be changing gear for the sake of it, so that's cost you time with 2 changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 'cause it's downhill.
Yeah. Third.
Yeah, try third. This one's a bit gear 3.5, but we haven't got gear 3.5.
No.
So it's a compromise, really. It might be, without me in it, it might be fourth.
Yeah.
I'd like it if it was a little less juggling through there.
Yeah. Love it. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. It's not bad at all. In all fairness to you, it's not bad at all. We just need to polish it up a little bit, but
yeah.
Mainly with the steering input.
Yeah. Probably oversteering a bit.
A little bit, yeah. You're not doing anything dramatically wrong. It's just, let's say, just little things here and there.
Yeah.
Trying to cut down your steering input a bit.
Yeah.
Down for the apex, and then aim for the outside. That's it. That's better. I'm in red. We're about to come in there anyway, so it's.
Yeah. No, I'm happy.
It's not bad at all, actually, Stephen.
No.
You haven't done a hell of a lot.
No, I don't know really, and I know I'm getting better every time, you know. So and the main thing is
you've got pretty good pace.
I'm competitive, but if somebody comes up back, I'll let them go. I don't want fucking tech. I don't want the best it will. I just want to enjoy it.
No, you've had the car. You just want to. It's whenever you're playing golf. The next time you play, you want to play a bit better, don't you?
Yeah.
Just want to. And if you do it better, you tend to enjoy it more.
Of course you do.
And as we're crawling, I'll just tell you a couple of things. So what you do here, what I do here is I have a slight lift, and then back on the power, and the line is sort of that.
Yeah.
And I deliberately let it sort of come to the outside of the curb.
Yeah. I'm not using all track, am I?
No, you're not. And then what to do here, you don't have to be right over to that side, but you sort of bring it in slightly. It's a very shallow apex.
Yeah.
And without moving your hand, see that wants to go that way.
Yeah.
And see that cone, that's your turning cone. So it takes you nicely there without you moving your hand.
You just put it left to slide.
And then that becomes a slight turn in.
What's that called?
And what we do here, I know we're going slow, but it feels like this.
Yeah.
It feels like it's running wide.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'm with it now, yeah.
And see, we haven't really moved the hands, it comes back.
Yeah. You've used the width of the road, so you're turning left.
And it's like that.
Yeah.
So you find the less you do that,
yeah.
you're getting it right.
Okay.
And what you were doing is
I'm fighting it.
A little bit like of that, yeah.
Okay. I was on a cool down lap.
It's like it stopped, doesn't it?
Going in now, yeah.
Yeah, we are going. We were going to come in then anyway, so. But you can join up and go straight out again.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm not doing anything stupid. I just need to use the track.
You're definitely not doing anything stupid.
Thank you.
I'd be quite happy if most people drove me like that. Put it that way.
Well, I'm older, aren't I? So it'll be safe for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as much ego.
No, I've done all that bollocks, haven't I?
Yeah.
Alright, sir.
So, it's to sum up, that's pretty good. Let's take this off. No, it's pretty good. It just smooth it all out. Try and smooth the steering a bit, but that's the main thing. There's a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm fighting it.
Yeah, it's far easier to turn if you're turning into an apex. Turn it slightly, and if you're not going to get the apex, you just keep turning it. But once you turn in too hard,
over to there.
Yeah, one, you're making the back end work too hard, but the other thing is you'll apex too soon. All you can do is turn out again. That generates understeer.
Yeah.
And you turn in again. And I'm exaggerating a bit, but it sort of makes a bit of a 50p piece at the corner.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a smooth line through.
Smooth curve.
So, but always keep looking through the bend, the apex, and look towards the outside of the bend, because you picked it up yourself. You're always using the full width of the track.
Oh no.
And it's, you paid for it, so use it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
but just smooth it all out, and the braking just make wrong line. Because if you brake,
am I braking too hard?
If you brake, sometimes no, you actually brake's not hard. But if you brake, there's the odd occasion where you brake too hard and late. And what happens if that's the front of the car, you brake heavy and late, you get more weight transfer in the car.
That's supposed to be good, isn't it, for grip?
Well, no, it isn't. Because if you think about it, if you then weight loaded the front of the car, the back of the car's now got less grip.
Yeah.
It's got less, so it's going to want to break away.
Right.
If you can get the car more balanced, you can pick the power up earlier through the corner.
Brake a bit earlier.
Think where you're picking the power up through the corner, and try and bring that point back.
Okay.
Now you'll use your own little reference point. It might be that splodge of paint on the side of the track, or that bit of curbing, or what. Think to yourself, where am I picking the power up, and try and bring the point back.
Okay.
And when your foot's going down through the corner, ideally, this is your right foot on the throttle. It just wants to keep going that way.
Yeah.
If you find yourself doing that,
that's what we're doing. A couple of times a day.
Yeah, a couple of times you're doing that. If you're doing that,
there's a problem.
It's not amazing, but it's losing your momentum.
Yeah, not as quick.
It's not as quick.
Do you think it was over pushing car?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'd say
I did. It was revving a bit.
I'd say so. I'd say so. Ever thought so? No, it's just that what will happen is, I think even by the end of today, I think you'll find yourself working. You've got a bit too much effort in to going for the speed we're going.
Right.
Now I think what will happen is, by the end of the day, I would hope that you'll be working less hard, but going quicker.
I'm with
you. So you'll feel as if you're not working. It will feel less dramatic.
Yeah.
But you're actually going quicker.
Yeah, I understand.
And
you're
that's
more relaxed.
Yeah.
Smashing. Well, when I boot one, I'll boot one. When I boot another one, every time I'll have 20 minutes.
Okay.
It helps, doesn't it? Thank you for that.
All right, so enjoy it anyway.
I will do.
And that's the main.
Absolutely.
That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, Dave.
See you, bud. All right. Yeah.
Just got the thing.